It's a clean start this time. Zimbabwe's Kapandura has gone off pretty quickly as well. Bowling of the US, looking to maintain their dominance in this event. They've won 14 of the 16 relays at 4x400 meters men.
Kapandura has
World Under 20 Championships.
Kapandura has gone off well on the inside. Now you see French athlete is coming back at him a little bit in the outside lanes. Canada, Switzerland having a good run on the outside, and in the middle lane, Sri Lanka look to be leading at this point.
Great first leg, Kodikara. Let's watch the first handover. Sri Lanka, the US, and then a slightly poor handover by the French between Saidi and Andon. So the US now starting to pull away, but the Zimbabweans going well. Also on the inside there, the French, the Swiss, the Canadians with some work to do further back down the field. But it's Nicholas Ramey of the United States who has the lead.
Ramey just taking a second to fix the bat and make sure he's comfortable with it. But that lead is being closed down by the Zimbabwean athlete, the French athlete, and Dante looks strong.
So the US lead as we go to the next handover. The French are second, the Zimbabweans tiring. The United States take the baton. Justin Robinson has it. The French with Antoine Leblanc. Now trying to chase him down as they head off down that back straight. The Zimbabweans have put the foot down again. And the Sri Lankans are going really well.
The Sri Lankans and Zimbabwe were just having a tussle there, and the Zimbabwe athlete is absolutely flying down the back straight, trying to overtake the French athlete, but has gotten stuck coming around the bend. You see the Americans still holding quite a good lead coming into the straight.
First two in each heat qualify automatically. There's going to be a real tussle between the French, the Zimbabweans, and the Sri Lankans as we go into the last handover. The Americans get the baton into the hands of Your Majesty Williams, and France are in second, and they're being chased by the Sri Lankans over there. And the Sri Lankans now go into second place. This is quite a performance from Darshana, who we saw in the individual race. And the Zimbabweans are coming back as well. And also up there are the Swiss, but the Americans have a mammoth lead.
Absolutely mammoth lead by the Americans, but look at the race behind them.
Mbaye for France, Darshana for Sri Lanka. It's those two at the moment going for an automatic place. The Americans are going to take the victory. Your Majesty Williams. France are holding on. They're holding off the Sri Lankans. It will be France to get second. And Mbaye is just there in front of the Sri Lankan Darshana. 3:05.58 is the winning time. The US will hope to break the drought of golds that they've had here at these World Under 20 Championships. They've been so dominant down the years, and the US take victory in that third and final heat. And ahead of the French in second, and Sri Lanka a close third in 3:08.88, and that will get them through to the final on time.
Great run by the American team, very dominant. World Under 20 lead time. But you can see the French working really hard for that qualification spot coming into the final straight. And the French team were just too strong for the Sri Lankans. And just by a small margin, they have secured their place in the world final. Mbaye had a great run down that home straight. 50 meters to go. He was just working so hard. And Darshana just cannot hold him off from Sri Lanka. Great run by the Sri Lankan athletes, but just not quite enough.